Dun, da, da, da. How to spot a lustful man 101. Y'all know we was gonna get to this topic at this point. I'm actually personally intrigued. Hopefully you're intrigued as well. If you're a man, let me know like what these people about to say is accurate. If you're a female, I guess we're learning something new today, right? And did somebody lace your weed, or did you forget that we're back with another video? So let's get into it. Yeah, I'll give y'all my thoughts.
The spirit of perversion and lust that has infected and affected the minds of a lot of men today. And a lot of you don't want to be honest about your addiction to adult films on the low, OnlyFans on the low, tricking off at the strip club every week on the low. And a lot of you're so infected to where you can't even see a woman past a conversation, past her body. You're so fixated having sex with her after the first, second date, you think she owes you access to her body. Whenever men go around asking women, what do you bring to the table besides your looks and your body? That subconsciously is your reasoning. That's your fault that you can't see her past her body and you can't see her past the value that she offers outside of her looks. That's you. Whether you realize that or not, fellas, that is a perverted mind, perverted spirit within you that is keeping you from recognizing the value that she can offer in your life as a companion, as your safe haven.
I'm glad that he's mentioning that this is a spiritual thing as well. People don't like to look at lust or a lot of things as a spiritual thing, but no, it's definitely a spiritual thing. You can have a very lustful spirit. I have said this before, wanting to have sex, having the desire to do that, that's very natural. That's within our human design. That's how human reproduction continues, and that's how we evolve, right? So it's very natural, but it can get to a point where like you're letting the devil take over you. You're letting him make your lust his playground, bro. So it gets to that point, you gotta recognize that.
Understand me when I say this, fellas. Until you get rid of that lustful spirit, you will not have a skill set of being able to bond with a woman.
So besties, in today's video, I'm going to tell you how to spot lustful men. A lot of you are dealing with men but you don't know how to differentiate between a guy who is genuine and a guy who is lustful. Now, this is the easiest way to spot men who are battling with lust. A lot of men carry this evil, lustful energy. So many men carry
it's
this
the
evil,
energy.
lustful energy. And when you're dealing with a man who is very lustful, you feel it from his aura, from the way he talks to you, the way he looks at you.
Bro, and also you can feel that through the phone. I promise you, you don't even feel that. It's not only in person where you can feel that energy. I promise you can feel that through the phone. Something about like his demeanor, like the photos or her photos, like because we saying lustful. This is about lustful men. There's lustful women too, but you can get this. You can catch this vibe over the phone for sure. Even through text, even just through text, even not even like being on the phone with somebody. Even through text, you can catch that easily.
You can feel this negative, lustful energy coming from him. So many people came out to expose all the different ways in which lustful men operate.
A lustful man is a dangerous man. Okay? Be very clear. A lustful man is a dangerous man. And this is why I don't deal with any type of form of no wandering eye, no anything like this. Because here's the thing. If you are so out of control of yourself, it has nothing to do with insecurity. Hear me? Let me cook. If you are so out of control of yourself that we're just out and you just can't help, it's just in you to you have no control, you have no discipline, you have no sense of anything. And so if that lust get up on you real good, nigga, you already out of control.
Not for real.
And a man that's out of control is dangerous. Let's be very clear.
And we be trying to normalize that too. Like, oh, I'm just a man. Yeah, y'all be trying to make fun of the girls, huh? I'm just a girl. And granted, even that can get, there's certain lines you can't draw with that. But like, yeah, like, let's be honest, men don't say it, but like, that's what they're saying. Like, I'm a man, so I gotta, I'm a man, so I can't help. But, you can. You can. Like I said, I feel like if you say can't with anything, you are either giving into your sin or you're limiting yourself. You have a limited mindset. If you making the statement today, I can't control myself, and you want to blame that on your gender, it's an excuse. It is. Granted, your gender can make certain things harder, biology, right? But nothing's impossible. And I feel bad, like, if you believe in God and you're making a statement like that, like, Come on, like, especially you got God on your side. Like, how dare you say, like, you can't control yourself or you can't. That's like, lust is just like one sin, right? But think about other sins. Like, you're going to say, you're going to tell God, oh, I really can't. I'm sorry. I give up. Really? Like, come on, y'all. Like, we can do better, bro. Bro, is this tweaking again? Oh my gosh. I'm about to fight somebody. I'll be back. Okay, y'all, we are back. My disc was... Too much was happening, so let's get into it.
If that lust get up on you real good, nigga, you already out of control. And a man that's out of control is dangerous. Let's be very clear. All right? So, again, it has nothing to do with insecurity. It has everything to do with your ability to be in control of yourself, your ability to show some sort of restraint. And I'm not saying that, you might be physically aggressive. It doesn't matter. You are just too much of a risk. There are too many risk factors when it comes to a lustful man, girl. Be very careful. Lust is an energy, right? When you are operating and dwelling in that lustful energy, it's primal. It's like animalistic. So your thinking, your logic, your reasoning, is out the window. It's out the window, girl. It's out the window. So if your man is already operating in lustful energy and that thing comes up over him and he's out of control, girl, he gonna jeopardize you, him, the kids. It don't matter. It don't.
And I don't want y'all to think spotting this energy is impossible. Maybe you're somebody you never personally spot this energy. But think about, like, it's the same way spotting how somebody could be a good vibe or bad vibes. Like, you ever, like, meet somebody or somebody walk in the room and, like, this person, like, bad vibes or, like, something throwing you off. It's the same thing. It's just different. It's just a different type of energy, but it's 100% detectable, And some people are able to master their energy. So you gotta be careful with that too.
He's dangerous. We're talking about assets and liabilities, baby. That lust will make that man a liability immediately. The fuck not.
Are very freaky people and they have all sorts of fetishes. So this is not an all-inclusive video. This is just some things that you might want to look out for if you're dealing with a male narcissist in particular. So some sexual fetishes that a narcissistic male may have is that first and foremost, they are going to be interested in going to the back door. I know that's a thing for some people, but male narcissists,
is she talking
love
about
trying to go to the back door. They fantasize and fetishize backdoor play. They will say a lot of hints to you to make it known that that is the route that they want to take. And if you're into that,
some people will go as far and say, like, that man is DL if he consistently is trying to do that. But hey, that's what I've heard.
Cool, but if you're not, they will continue to pressure you about that despite you clearly saying that is not something that you are into. They also like to watch a lot of porn. They are porn addicts, okay? They will be watching it all the time, and it's not going to be like vanilla type of porn. It's going to be the wildest types of porn that they want to watch. Very sadistic, very taboo, just very taboo things that they are into. Narcissists might also be into like submission and domination, BDSM type stuff. Like they're going to want to choke you, or they're going to want to give you pain during sexual experiences.
I heard somebody say something similar to what she's saying. Like, there's some fetishes that are just not normal. There's just some fetishes, like, you let your lustful spirit just go way too far. Like, for example, somebody said, like, dressing up as animals, for example. Like, that's a little bit too, it's just too much. Like, there's, everybody got their thing, like, what they like, what they don't like when it comes to the bedroom, but they be certain stuff, like, it's not, you sure, like, that's okay? Like, is that normal for real? It's like, same thing how some people like the whole, what's the word? Infant, I don't know. Like, they like the girl to act like a baby or something. Like, there's some stuff it's just like, that's a little bit off. But, people will argue and say like that's when you let the lust go too far. That's when you let like the lustful demons take over a little bit. It strays away from what a godly design of what lust and sex is supposed to be used for. When it starts getting a bit too weird, it's like, start scratching your head. Oh my gosh. Just did the same.